What's up, my dudes? Valk here, and today I'm going to be talking about Rosaria, another patch, another polearm user. She's going to be the powerful 4-star coming along with Child in the second banner of 1.4. If you don't know, it's going to be Venti, and then Child Rerun in 1.4, and Child Rerun is going to contain Rosaria. Rosaria, she at first attacks very slow, but she's built around attack speed and crits. She can be a support with her ult, providing a cryo field for units like Hu Tao to constantly trigger melt, but it feels like she's going to be strongest whenever it comes to physical DPS. So if we get into it, we can see she has 240 base attack at level 90, which is pretty rough, but then you have to consider her ascendancy stat, which is attack percent up to 24% attack percent. So she's going to have good attack purely due to her level up ascendancy. And then we go to her normals. She has very hard-hitting normals. At level 10, just her first hit is 104%. Her charge attack at level 10 is also 270%. Very, very high multipliers on her attacks. And it's going to make it where she can dump out a ton of damage. Then we go to her E. Her E, if a target is big, or unless the target is a very big target like a boss or something like that, she will deal 2 hits of cryo and teleport behind her enemies. It's going to go up to 105 plus 245%, and if the target is too big to teleport behind, she's only going to deal the first hit and teleport in front of them instead at 105%. It's on a 6-second cooldown, so that's fairly spammable. Then you go to her ult like I was talking about before. It drops down a cryo field that constantly applies cryo and deals tick damage at 8-second duration with a 15-second cooldown. It's only a 60 cost ultimate, so it's going to be fairly spammable as well. You can see she's going to really have a lot of uptime. And then we go to her passive talents. Passive talents, she has some unique ones. At night, 1800 to 600 increases the movement speed of your own party members by 10%. Does not take effect in domains or anything that's not open world, basically. Really unique. I don't even know where that's getting from. I think it's just playing off the Rosaria vampire vibe, but she's kind of not. It's a super unique one. And then her second one, which is going to be when Rosaria strikes an opponent from behind using Ravaging Confession, her E. Rosaria's crit rate increases by 12% for 5 seconds. You're going to see a recurring theme going through her, but she really likes crit. A lot of crit. She loves crit rate. And then her last passive is Shadow Samaritan. Casting Rites of Termination increases crit rate of all nearby party members except Rosaria by 15% of Rosaria's crit rate. This could be good, could be bad, depending on how much crit rate you have on Rosaria. Crit rate bonus gained this way cannot exceed 15%. So, basically it's going to be kind of like Hu Tao, but not as good, but in the end it's 15% of her total crit rate. Whenever she drops her down, if you have her built for support, you're definitely just going to want to stack the crit rate onto her. Then we're going to go into her constellations. Now this is where she is incredibly powerful. This is where she ramps up very, very quickly. Constellation 1, when Rosaria deals a crit hit, her attack speed increases by 10% and her normal attack damage increases by 10% for 4 seconds. You can see that's going to ramp up very quickly. The duration of the ice lance created by Rites of Termination is increased by 4 seconds, so it just increases the cryo field. This level 3, of course, is a skill level up, or an ult level up. It all depends by unit, but this one's a skill level up. And then at Constellation 4, Ravaging Confession's crit hit regenerate 5 energy for Rosaria. Can only be triggered once each time Ravaging Confession is cast. That's huge. That's going to be able to generate a lot of energy very, very quickly. And then it's her ult level up for Constellation 5. Constellation 6, very big. This is how I know she's a Phys DPS. Rites of Termination attack decreases opponent's physical res by 20% for 10 seconds. So basically, she's going to be very strong at C1 and C6. Those are going to be your constellations to look out for. The rest don't seem too necessary. So the reason I speed ran through her, because she is a Phys DPS, she's pretty easy and simple to understand. You're going to want to crit very often with her with high attack speed. The weapons you're going to be wanting to look at mostly is Crescent Pike or something like Skyward Spine that it can increase attack speed as well, because she has very hard-hitting normals with high multipliers. She's going to scale very, very well with physical damage. Physical damage is pretty easy to build into. And you're going to want to bring her with an Electro, kind of like Fischl. That way she can constantly trigger Superconduct for the extra damage. So the reason I'm bringing this up is, as you can see, one of the best weapons for her in total, because of her insane attack speed she's going to have access to, is going to be Crescent Pike. Crescent Pike's going to be absolutely monstrous on her. And Crescent Pike's a completely free weapon you can get. And since she's a 4-star going to be on Child's Banner, there's going to be a lot of people who actually manage to summon a good amount of her, just summoning for Child, right? So I want to bring everybody's attention to her because she is just going to be a very powerful unit that just about anybody's going to be able to build. I'm going to make a material preparation guide if you're really looking into her. But in the end, like I said, she's going to be very, very strong. As always, with videos like this, I'm going to have a link to my sources in the pinned comments below and a description of the video itself. And you guys can come check it out at your own leisure or follow along as I read through it. But like I said, she's going to be a very, very powerful Phys DPS. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to her. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to 1.4. There's a ton of content announced. I know I myself am looking forward to 1.4, just literally for something to do. This game is so dry right now. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you all today. Thank you all for watching, as always. If you guys are excited for Rosaria, let me know in the comment section below. Catch you all later. Peace.